All right.
My boy.
Bro, I low-key haven't done a podcast in forever. Literally since Talk That Talk.
I'm not gonna
Really?
lie. This is my first podcast.
This your first podcast?
Ever. First podcast ever.
Let's go. We got it.
First podcast ever.
When was the last Talk That Talk podcast? Well, for you at least.
Months ago, or years, maybe
That was
like a
year.
year.
That was probably that was
Or
like
2
2 years
years?
ago.
2 years ago?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Dang.
Low-key.
Well, thank you guys so much for being on the pod.
Thanks for having us, bro.
We're on vacation right now. We got
Yes.
beautiful
This
background.
nice little
The
background.
best view out of every podcast you've had.
Stay Wandry. Stay Wandry. Shout out Stay Wandry. We had a awesome week. I'm kind of sad that it's coming to a close.
I know. This house is fire, and everybody here is
Yeah, it's
so
definitely been a good
awesome.
time.
Even
Yeah.
though we do miss Alea, but like 3 days is a lot without her.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's fun. Like we've had so much fun.
It's been a vibe.
Well, you guys are probably one of the most requested people on my podcast so far.
Oh shit.
I don't know if you guys have seen like all the comments, but it's been a lot of, we need Jersey and Anthony. We
I've
need
seen
Jersey
it.
and
I've
Anthony."
seen it. I've seen it.
We're
So-
glad to be here. Yay.
Finally got you guys. Well, let's just start off. You guys are brand new parents. How does it feel? How was your first pregnancy? Are we doing to do more? What are we doing?
I definitely want to have more kids. I feel like my
Yeah.
pregnancy was so awesome. Like I literally had, like I feel like there's a lot of women. It just depends. Like you either have an amazing pregnancy or you don't. And I loved being pregnant. Literally.
And it was fun. It was hard. Like in the delivery room, like her whole story in the delivery room and what it was. She was in labor for 24 hours pushing and all that stuff, and it's hard. But I mean,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, you get what you want out of it, and you get a wonderful
So
daughter.
I'm definitely gonna have another one for sure.
But how would
I
you
honestly, I feel like we'll have one more, and like if it's a boy, then we'll stop, and then if not, we'll have like 3 kids max for us, 100%. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're like on that vibe.
Yeah.
So you didn't have any trouble in the like delivery room? Because I know for the guys, like usually like
hard,
they pass
'cause,
out.
Bro, I didn't pass out. Like I'm good with all the blood. Like even when because she had a C-section, so even when she had a C-section, like I could see everything if I want to. Like it's there, it's available. Like even when Alea was brought out and she was taking over to her table, like I looked back and you see everything.
Yeah.
Everything basically. But it's hard. It's kind of like as a guy, you feel like you can't do much because obviously we can't do much. It's
Yeah.
up to the nurses. It's up to her. Like the only thing you could do is be there, and that's say positive things, positive
Yeah.
vibes, and that's really all
Tell
you
them
can
about
do.
how you had to literally rub my back 24/7.
Bro,
when I was in labor for 24 hours.
Bro, her back was hurting. Like
I had really bad back
probably
labor.
for like 10 hours straight. She was on a ball and she was on the hospital bed or whatever. And bro, I was on a little chair. It was like a little circle office chairs, those ones.
Yeah.
And I was like this the whole time, rubbing her back for 10 hours, bro.
Bent over.
My
Wow.
my back was cooked, like, and it's hard, like in that hospital, like it's kind of a reality check. Like this is
Parenthood.
yeah,
Yeah.
this is the beginning, and that's the hardest point. But after, I mean,
Yeah.
when we got home, it's easy because we have our parents and all that stuff. But
True. I think you guys both have huge families. We always make the joke, the Gonzalez's. And then obviously we all know who your family
Yeah.
is. They're all over everywhere. How was the delivery for you? Was it pretty smooth?
It was definitely hard. Like it's literally the hardest thing that I went through, I feel like. But like I said, I was in labor for 24 hours, and then I
gosh.
actually pushed for 4 hours because I thought she was going
and it's
to
all
like,
natural. It's like no epidural, so she feels
Yeah.
everything. Like
Ooh.
which I did end up getting the epidural later on, like once I was done, like right before I was getting ready to have the C-section and stuff. But like I wanted to like go natural. I wanted to do all of that. I didn't want the epidural. I really wanted her to like come out vaginal and all of that. But then I ended up having to have the C-section, and I really had to like wrap my head around that. Like, okay, I'm not really getting like what I wanted.
Yeah.
So that was definitely rough, and I think that was the main thing. Like, because once I ended up having the C-section, it was bad. Like, I was throwing up while they were literally cutting me open. Like,
yeah,
and it was rough.
Sounds crazy.
Bro,
Yeah,
it's
it's
like- it's-
crazy. Like, all the moms know who, like, no matter what, however your baby gets out, it's always like traumatic at the end of the day. Even if you have the most beautiful experience, I still feel like you're like, holy shit, my body just went
Yeah,
through
and it
that.
was, bro, like for the first, I think, because after the C-section, she's obviously on medication and all that stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I literally took care of Alea for,
like when we were in the hospital.
we were in the hospital like the whole time, because she obviously is on her drugs and she needs them because she feels pain.
Yeah.
And that, it's crazy. Like, it's a wonderful feeling because you get to take care of your daughter, and
Yeah.
that's an awesome feeling. But at the same time, it sucks that knowing she wasn't able to
Yeah.
be a part of that a little bit.
And the good thing is you guys are super young. Like, how old are you guys?
23
21.
and 21.
Yeah, you guys are young. So you guys got plenty of time to get some more going.
Yeah.
So.
We need you
We're
to get one.
definitely, like we're definitely focusing, like, because now, like, adapting to the parent life, like, I mean, it is rough, but it's also like you start to get the flow of things. Like, you know, like the first 2 weeks when you're home, we had such a good support system, and we still do. But like, I feel like if it wasn't for our moms, they came over in the beginning, or like when we were in the
Bro.
hospital, you know, they would come bring us food, or like his mom, when we were in the hospital, she came and we slept for like 2 hours while she just like watched Alea for a little bit in the room with us, obviously, and
That's
stuff.
awesome.
But so I feel like that's really nice, but just like adapting to it all, it's a lot.
Yeah. Were you guys ready, like, were you guys ready to have kids at the moment? Like, you guys
It was a
planned
shock. I'm not gonna lie. When she, it was.
We did
It
not
was the
plan.
day. It was the day before New Year's Day. So it was January.
Yeah.
I mean December 31st is when we found out. And bro, it was crazy.
What was
Or-
that moment? Like, walk me through, like, when did y'all, like, where were you guys at? What was...
We were at home and we were chilling, and it was December 30th. I'm sorry. It was December 30th. It was the day after we went to Jordan and Raylene's. And I forgot. I think I was on the game or something, and she was like, "Babe, come here." And
I
was
just felt weird, so
I didn't even know she had bought pregnancy tests.
went
Like,
to
and she was like, "Come here." And she was like, "I took a pregnancy test. Like, let's just
like
wait
just
and
because
see what
I just
happens."
felt like, oh, maybe something.
And
Yeah.
then she was, I remember vividly, we were in our room and she was sitting on the bed, and I was at the bathroom sink, the countertop,
Yeah.
looking at the test, and I was like, okay, we'll just wait. And then we were talking for a little bit, and then, because the tests take a certain amount of time or whatever, so once that timer was up, I went over and I looked, and I was like,
Oh, shoot.
And then like
we-
he
bro,
looked at me and said like, oh, you're pregnant, or like, yeah.
and then
it's
bro,
positive.
that, like, literally, she probably took like 3 more tests that
Yeah.
same night
Yeah.
just to confirm. And then from there, it was just like that. I think, pretty sure that whole night we sat on the floor
yeah.
and we talked for like hours, just like about the plan, about like everything. Like,
Yeah.
Because there was no question. Like, we knew, like, okay, in that moment, like, we're, you know, like, this is now, like, our next journey, and, like, now we just have to figure it out type of thing. But, like, it was definitely, like, okay, like, we didn't have it planned at all. I mean, and even still, like, I feel like in that moment, especially when you don't have it planned, you think of, like, all the things, like, that you did have planned, and you're kind of like, oh, my gosh, is my life going to change now?
Yeah.
And, like, it definitely does, but every time you see, like, every time I see my daughter smile or anything like that, I'm like,
it's so rewarding.
it's,
Yeah.
yeah, like, it's so worth it. And, like, in that moment, like, I wish I could have told myself, like, one day you're going to see her smiling, or we're, like, she's getting ready to start laughing and all of that. So
Yeah.
it's just so worth it. And it's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, it's such a blessing, you know?
So what was, like, that feeling when... Okay, because whenever I think about eventually when I have kids, like, when I have the baby in my hand, I'm going to look at my parents and be like, yo, you guys are grandparents now. And, like, at one point, I feel like I'm going to have that shared memory of my parents held me in this moment, and now, like, they're looking at their baby become, you know,
Yeah.
parents. Like, how did you guys have that feeling?
Well, like, for me, I know when I saw, like, my parents for the first time in the hospital, and when they met Alea, like, I literally just, like, cried, basically. And I'm like, you know, like, now this is my baby, but, like, I know that all they could see, especially since she's a girl, like, I know that all they saw in her was me,
Yeah.
like, back in that, like, moment and everything. And even now, his mom, you know, she's watching Alea, and, like, that's all she sees is him, you know? So it was definitely, like, rewarding to be like, you know, now look at my daughter.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of crazy because, like, you grow up, like, we know our parents would do anything for us, but we don't really understand it. Like,
yeah, you kind of start to
you
understand
understand the extent of, like, where your parents would go. They would do anything for you, right?
Yeah.
But, like, in that moment when she comes out, it's kind of like, it's gratitude, because you understand, like, what your parents did, everything they went through, whether it was trials and tribulations or all sunshine and rainbows. Like,
Yeah.
regardless, they loved you through it all. And it's, like, at that time, it's rewarding. It's like a huge thank you. It's like, wow, I really do appreciate you guys, and you guys are
Yeah.
amazing
Yeah,
for
you
what
see
you've
the
done,
difference.
and now I get to do that same thing to our daughter.
Yeah,
It's-
you'll feel that.
I can't wait for it. Well, I can wait. I
Yeah.
can wait. I can't wait for it though. It's so weird because like I've known you guys now for probably like I've known you through like football and stuff like that, and like I know your family through football.
But like being around, has it been like
2 years,
probably?
just
Yeah.
about
Like
2
2 or
years.
3, yeah.
And like I've always felt like, because I am older than you guys, I've always felt like, oh, I'm older than them. But
Yeah.
now I feel like I'm the
Yeah.
little kid. I'm
Aw.
like, oh, now they're super mature now.
Yeah.
I know. I feel like out of everyone, like I didn't know that it was gonna be us next.
It definitely matures
kind
you,
of,
though,
but,
like-
Yeah.
oh yeah, like I mean, even all of us, like we normally when we're the ones on a trip, like when we went to like Tulum and stuff like that, we're all like, let's keep going, party. And Anthony's still like that, but for me, I'm like, okay, I'm kind of ready to go to bed, like.
Yeah.
And I can see that with being around other parents, or now like I understand when Jordan and Raylene want to go to the room, or like, you know,
Yeah.
because now I'm like, okay, I need my sleep as well. So.
I'm still on that party mode,
But
though.
yeah,
like,
he's party
if-
mode. I mean, and then I
love,
try to see
love Alea, but if she's not here, let's party.
Yeah,
Like,
I try to
that's
see
how
it
I
as
am.
that too, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, you guys have a really awesome support system around you guys, and I think you guys have the ability to let loose, have fun a
Yeah,
little,
facts.
and you guys now, I guess your entire family now has babies. First it was Reese and Raylene,
Yeah.
now Justice has his own, and Sally's. Shout out to them, by the way. And now you guys.
Mhm.
So
It's crazy.
You
We
guys-
literally
cool.
all
It's-
just joked about this too. We were all sitting at dinner and we all said, I think like Apollo was acting crazy or something the last time Justice and Sally's were here, and we're like, damn, imagine when we all have kids. Like,
and now you do.
yeah, I'm like,
Bro.
we're all gonna we're gonna have to really like make reservations to go out to eat, and now it's like, yeah, we have to do that. Like, there's so much.
And
And
even
it-
just like birthday parties.
Oh my
and
God.
Bro, and it's so
Christmas.
cool just knowing, like I grew up with my cousins, and we're all
Mm-hmm.
close.
Yeah.
So it's like getting to be able to have Alea grow up with Paisley, with Apollo, with my side of the families,
Mila,
all
yeah.
of them, Mila, Ileana. Like,
Yeah.
it's like being close to your cousins is one of the coolest things you can do, be a
Mhm.
part of, or anything like that.
Yeah, and I never really got to experience that, so like it's gonna be nice for her too.
Now
Yeah.
you get to create those new memories
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's very beautiful at the end of the day.
Thank
But
you.
we kind of started on the future, and that was
Yeah,
kind of
we did,
peel
low-key.
things back a little bit. Let's just
Trust us, we could talk about the new parent life all day.
Yeah.
We could talk about Alea all freaking, or our daughter, and like if they don't know her name.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we could do that this entire time, but let's get into
Let's run it back.
something
Let's
run it back.
Let's run it
Let's run it
back.
back.
Run it back. Because I'll be honest, I've never asked you how you guys have met. Nobody's ever told me. So this is me genuinely asking, how did y'all meet?
Well, I knew Jordan because my cousin is one of Jordan's like childhood friends. Like, they used to play soccer together. They grew up together, Matthew.
Yeah.
And so that's how I came like close with Jordan and all that. And I haven't been close. I wasn't close with Jordan when I was growing up, but like at a certain point, it was like I started to get close with them, and then I was always interested in Jersey, so I would, I would slide in.
Okay, did you hear that? I literally, every time we tell this story, I say, he was interested in me in this entire time, and he's like no,
The feeling was-
you
the
just
feeling-
admitted it.
The feeling was mutual, though.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was kind of like sometimes I liked him,
But she did.
sometimes I didn't.
No, she did. Like, when I was in high school, and obviously she's younger than me, so she was whatever. I had hit her up, and I think she was in LA or something, and she didn't answer me back. So I was like, wow, okay, like, that's a sucky feeling.
That's a sign.
So I just stopped for a minute, and then for Ileana's birthday, I forgot what age she was turning, but I was there, and I was whatever.
He came with
I came
his
with
cousin,
Matthew. I came
yeah.
with Matthew.
Uh-huh.
And, I was just kind of, the
I
party
literally
went
was
on
like,
all
"Ew, why
night,
is he
and at
here?"
nighttime, and she was going to a party and everybody was in that room while she was getting ready, and I just kind of just started like spitting game, but like, you know,
I don't even remember what you said. You said something, or like, I don't know. You told me I looked good once I got dressed, and then I was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, you know when they're getting dressed. You know when they're getting dressed, and you're like, you look good. Like,
yeah, that's
what I
literally
did.
like he was being confident, and that was like the first time I feel like we were actually like talking, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
And Athena, of course, and like Raylene were like egging it on, and I'm like, okay, fine, like whatever. He's kind of cute. And then we started texting that night, and then like after that is then when I went on the LA trip.
Yeah, and then she went to LA.
Asked me to go on a date with him. So then I went on the date.
Like, talking like for the people that do long distance, that sucks. Like we weren't even doing long distance, but trying to.
It's like a week.
Trying to talk to
Bro,
someone.
it was literally
I was like, wait, were you living in LA?
No, this was
She was, but
no, I wasn't living in LA at the time.
Maybe
I
you
just went to go
were.
visit.
No, I remember you were living in LA because I made some petty TikToks.
Oh.
No, I wasn't
She made
living
some. She
in
made
LA.
some TikToks with some random people. I'm not even whatever. She made some TikToks, and I had posted some petty TikToks, the same sound, doing the same shit, but it was just myself.
Oh.
No, because I lived in LA for a month, and then I came back home. And then it was Ileana's birthday around that time when I came back home. And then I had planned to go back out to LA, but I wasn't staying in the house that I was like at or whatever for that entire month.
Yeah, that's
so
what it
I
is.
was at like an Airbnb, and then me and him were texting at the same time. And he's like, oh, when you get home, like let's go on a date. So then he took me on a date. And then literally after that date, we were like inseparable.
She told her mom.
Like actually, I went home and said like I'm in love.
This is gangster. I'm a gangster.
I
She
fell
told her
hard
mom
fast.
after the date. Literally, we went to Oregano's. It was a simple date. I took her to Oregano's, and then we went to go. I brought bread so we could go feed the ducks at a pond, just like, you know, whatever.
It's pretty smooth.
And and then we went. My mom asked me if we could go grocery shopping, so we went grocery shopping for my mom. She met my mom that day on the
first
date.
date is
On the
crazy.
first date?
On the date, she met my mom, and then she went home and told her mom she was in love with me.
You said that? It's true?
Gangster.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
But like we've always known of each other, so that's basically like how we met. It's like family, friend, whatever.
Yeah.
And then, then we finally both like just gave it a chance, and then we were like, okay, this actually like works.
Where was the first date?
Oregano's.
Oh, yeah, Oregano's. You did say that.
Oregano's, and we went to Friendship Park to throw bread in the pond at the ducks.
Calm little date vibes.
Yeah.
So then, now fast forward, when did you guys make it official after that first date, or you guys were kind of just talking and then?
I'm not gonna lie.
I low-key think it was like literally like the second
I never
day.
asked her to be my girlfriend.
Yeah, he
It was
says
kinda
this,
just-
and honestly, I genuinely like. I mean, it was so.
I can't
long
remember a
ago.
time I did. Like it was just kind of like common knowledge. Like
Like okay, we're
together.
together now.
yeah, like
Yeah.
Yeah, it really did just happen like that. Because, like I said, like, after that date, I literally think we hung out, like, every
literally.
day
And it was
after.
like, I forgot what time of the year it was, but I feel like right after that, she met my family, my uncles, and
Well, I
my
mean, our
aunts.
anniversary's in February, so.
Yeah. But it was like, it was just, after that, we were with each other every day. If it was every day, if it was every other day, every weekend, or something like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously the elephant in the room, like you've been doing social media for a long time, like pretty much since you were born, right?
Literally, like,
Essentially?
since I was 14.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
basically, when you started getting consciousness of who you were and stuff like that, and I'm sure you knew this going into it.
Yeah.
Like, did any of that? Like, what was that? Walk me through, like, your mindset going into it. Like, you know, there's going to be a lot of social media,
Yeah.
might be some stuff on camera. Like, did any of that like scare you going into it, or like, were you just like take it on the chin?
Yeah. First of all, like you guys know, I'm outgoing. I love being on camera because it's fun for me. Like it's just natural for me.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's kind of like I do see your like, cause I don't even do social media as much as you guys do.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like, yeah, you got eyes on you, and you got like, regardless of what we think or not, there's people that look up to us. There's people that hate what we do.
Yeah.
And like going into that, I kind of didn't think of that. I was kind of just like, if people look at me, they look at me. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But like as you get more into it, like now it's like obviously you want people to like you and you want people to see the best side of you, but like of course we're all human, so
Yeah.
I
mean,
feel like you never really like
Shied away from
care, like I don't think it ever really scared him, especially since we knew each other, like, or he knew me outside of social media. I think it would have been different if like he was doing social media too or something like that, or like that's how he found me.
Yeah.
But
and it's just like,
and like Anthony, he doesn't.
it's just like I when I mean this, like even when like people comment, like I'm not where y'all are at with social media, so it's like when people comment, I'll comment back. But that's just like, and
But that's how you used
know
to
it's
be.
not. I know it's not right. Like I
Yeah.
know
In
I
the
shouldn't be
beginning.
doing that. But at the same time, it's like it's
pride.
It's my ego. Like
Yeah.
I can't just let you say something and you get
Yeah.
away with it and you just like feel whatever. But like, yeah, it's cool. Like even today when we went to me and Nainoa, we went to wherever we went to. There's people saying. They're yelling at our name and they're saying, "Hey, I got gift cards for the girls."
That's awesome.
First of all, shout out to you. So,
Yeah, thank
they're
you.
saying I got gift cards for the girls. Like it's a cool feeling. Like
Yeah.
it really is a cool feeling. But I mean,
Well, and now too, like you have your own thing going on, like with STG.
Yeah.
And, like now
Yeah.
you're like more on social media, and definitely like over the years of us being together, he's gotten more onto social media. But he's definitely the type where he has the time to like comment back to people, and that's how he was in the beginning.
Yeah.
But like now, like you don't really care, and like,
I mean, yeah, it is like if something,
and it's
It's
fun.
not even
like you
more
like,
like-
to be on camera.
like if people comment about me, it is what it is. But I hate when people comment about her. I hate when people
Yeah.
comment about the group. I hate when people comment about Sellies or Raylene or anybody. Like that's my family. So that's what I hate. If you comment about me,
Who
I
cares,
could care
yeah.
less. Like really, like that's what it is.
Yeah.
But like if you comment on something else, it kind of hits me a little bit deeper to where it's like I hate that. Like why are
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Because I know I told Reese this on his podcast, and like, I knew, just kind of like backtracking a little bit about how I met Reese. Like, I knew him growing up. Like, we went to middle school together, but I was never really his friend. I kind of was just like an acquaintance more
Yeah.
so. And so, as he started blowing up, as your brother started blowing up, and I feel like your family gets like a lot of like unwarranted hate. And then when I finally like really met you guys, like for real, I was like, bro, these people are awesome. Like, why is people
Yeah.
so worried
Bro.
about like what are they doing?
It's honestly, it's not like we have had our moments on social media. That's
Yeah.
the thing too. Like since we've all been doing it for so long, whether it's me with ex-boyfriends or like family shit, like
Yeah.
like I just feel like, and it's also partly us. Like our supporters are definitely like very involved in our life, because literally, when I tell you, like, I post my life on social media, like, I really do. Like, I don't hide a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And especially in the beginning, we all were like that. Now I feel like, okay, we kind of don't show, like, a lot of it. But we do. So I feel like that's why everyone is so invested into it. So it's kind of like I understand why they're so always like, oh, why are you doing this look? Or why did we catch you doing this? Or whatever it is.
Bro,
But, like...
I know.
It is
like,
what it
the
is,
drama
like, it
with
just-
her and bro, people think there's so much drama with her and Sellies. I promise you guys, there is nothing. Like it's
yeah, like,
so
we're literally
it's-
family.
and it gets so annoying to where like it's like at the point like, bro, stop. Like
Yeah.
just like the stupidest things where you're just like, okay, like y'all are reading into it like way too much.
it's
you know?
so like, bro, it gets old. Like. Cause
Yeah.
I love her, obviously I love her, and I
Yeah,
love
you
Sellies.
should. Yeah.
And I
I
love,
hope so.
yeah. And I love Sellies. Like Sellies is I would consider her my like the same thing with Raylene. I call her my sister. The Sellies is the same thing.
Yeah.
So it's so annoying when they get to calling like, oh, I noticed Jersey looked at her this way. I noticed Sellies looked at her this way. Like it's never like
But
that.
Yeah.
I genuinely think it's just because like they know we really do show it all, so
Yeah.
everybody's just like invested into it, and it's kind of just like what comes with being on social media.
Yeah.
You know?
I bet it probably is like a kind of like switching things over from like the negative more so to the positive. I feel like it's probably a good feeling for you to see how close he is with your brothers. You know, it almost is like a glove. You fit like a glove.
Yeah.
Because I mean, even this entire trip, I mean, you're going.
They're literally like brothers. Like,
Yeah.
and I literally was just telling him that I feel like I wouldn't be. We were all close. Like I have always been close with Jordan and Justice, but now and ever since like we started dating, we really got closer because they can relate with each other so much and they vibe so well. So like it's just awesome that it's like that.
Yeah. Do you see them as brothers?
Yeah,
and
those like,
Yeah.
bro, I could chill with Jordan, with me and Jordan for 24 hours for however long, and like, that's if he's not my blood, we don't have the same blood, but it feels like it, and it's the same thing with Justice. Like, I could talk to them for hours, and it's like the conversation is gonna flow, and we're gonna have fun, whatever we're doing. Yeah, we're gonna talk some stuff to each other, but it's like, you talk shit to your brother, you talk stuff to your sister, so it's like, it is what it is. But
I feel like this trip we all kind of
yeah,
we all
Y'all really be talking shit to
there's
each
some
other.
shit talking for sure.
Yeah. But that's like, and like obviously we have some other people. We have Larry outside of the camera right here. Like that, I feel like that's like a form of love for us. Like that's like our love language, is we talk crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we don't really mean it. It's
And
just fun.
sometimes I have to just walk away because I feel like sometimes it will make you and Jordan fight more if I'm over there, or I'm
me
just
and Jordan,
like, Anthony, stop.
Like you seen today as we were playing Bump Out, like we go at it, but like it's
Bro.
like we'll never cross that line of personal because we are family and because it's just not right. Like,
Yeah.
I would never say something personal about Jordan. I would never call him the B word. I would never do none of that because it's like that's crossing a line. It's the same thing with Justice. Like, those two, like, bro, we're not blood, but we're blood. Like, it's basic. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, he loves them.
I do. I love you guys.
Kind of switching things up, like back to the content. I have this question for you. Do you think you could ever see yourself doing? Because I know, she's been doing YouTube for a long time, and obviously you've joined that once you entered her life. But I feel like now that you guys do have a daughter, I feel like now maybe you can kind of transition more to like a family style channel. Is that something that you guys plan on doing, or do you just kind of want to just stick with what you're currently doing?
I mean, we have the Jerz Guns Crazy,
we have
our YouTube channel, but we stopped that. But I love being behind a camera, and I love like making the videos, doing the let's get the same person as whatever the drive-through in front of us gets. Like, I love those type of things, and I love being behind a camera. But like I work a job. I work a 8 to 4, whatever, 9 to 5, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And so sometimes when I get home, like I'll admit it, I'm lazy, and I'm just like,
Energies. No, I don't think it's.
You're not lazy.
I don't think it's lazy.
You just work.
I don't want to film or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, even she knows, like, I would film. Like, if I came home from work and I worked from 8 to 4, and then I came home and had to film, I'd do it just because, like, you guys know, I have endless energy. Like,
I mean, we stopped.
I don't run out of energy.
We stopped like our couples channel before we had Alea, and that was honestly because like, like I'm not that well with my time management. Like I feel like I am, but I'm not at the same time. I'm honestly not. Yeah. And like, especially now, could I see it happening down the road? Probably, yeah. But like right now, I'm barely even getting back onto social media because I'm trying to figure out the mom life while still working. And luckily, I've had the blessing to be able to like take off, honestly, So like, I think it's definitely something that we could do, but I also still have like my stuff as well, and I think I always like to like stick to my route of
She needs to bring back Flutter by Jerz. I know they've all been.
That's true.
I know they've all been wanting it, but
I know.
Bro,
You beat me to it.
I push her to drop. Like, I know it's hard. I know it's hard because I'm not home, obviously, and she's taking care of Alea by herself, and I know it's hard to make up ideas and make mock-ups and choose all the colors and all that stuff, but Flutter by Jerz, like, she makes quality stuff. Like, she makes good, like, you make good clothes, you make fire colors, like, and everybody likes it when she drops, so, like, why not?
Don't you, like, sell out in minutes?
Yeah.
Like,
I know.
What are we doing, Jerz?
I honestly, exactly. I need to. And I'm like, I'm really dropping the ball, like, with not doing it. And even, like, all throughout the pregnancy, like, I could have done, like, a maternity line. And honestly, like, I really just didn't do it. Like, what it is. Like, that's the only thing. And now, like I said, like, I'm just trying to manage all of it. Like, I'm still trying to do my self-care as well as taking care of Alea, figuring out life, how can I get this done in this amount of time, and like, I'm just kind of giving myself that time to heal from everything that I went through, and now like being a mom, and then I'm gonna get back to it basically. Yeah. And when I get back to it, like, everybody should be scared because it's gonna be a lot. Like,
and it's cool getting to support, like, when your girlfriend or your significant other has a clothing brand, like it's
Yeah.
seeing her at the shoots, seeing her in boss mode, wearing her blazers.
Yeah.
And,
I
It's
definitely miss
cool, like,
like
it's
I
cool.
miss
It's
it.
cool to
I
look
want to
at.
be in
Yeah.
boss mode
It's-
again, but I'm just not
It's
there
super
yet.
cool to look
Like,
at.
Kind of going back to like the parenthood talk, what's something that you guys want to instill in your daughter that, you know, growing up? I feel like, how do I pose this question the right way? Basically, you are who your parents pretty much like raise you to be,
Right.
you know, and I kind of wanted to, I know it's kind of like a very broad question, but you know, I feel like both of you guys have just such supportive families, and like you guys have had instilled so many memories. I kind of want to just ask it to you guys, you know, what do you guys want to instill in your daughter?
You want me to go?
You go ahead.
I grew up privileged. Like I grew up pretty good. I grew up privileged enough to have certain things that I wanted, and I could have it. But at the same time, it's not like given to you. Like there's things you got to do as a kid, and it's not like you have to do this in order to get that. I don't want that to happen, but it's like you got to do good in school. You got to like
Yeah.
it's a simple things. Like you have to do good in school. You have to get good grades. You can't be doing. Are we allowed to cuss?
Yeah.
You can't be doing dumb shit. Like you can't go out and try and sneak out and do like we're understanding people. Like and I never snuck out because the house I lived in there was cameras everywhere and I would have got whooped.
Yeah.
But like, you know, you just got if you want something in life, you have to work towards it, and that's kind of what I like. That's a main thing that I want to instill is if you want something in life, you have to work for it. Like
Yeah.
nothing in this world is for free. Even if it is free, there's something behind it that you got to do,
Yeah.
right? So that's the main thing with me is like,
Yeah.
if you want something in this world, you have to work for it and you have to go
Yeah.
get it yourself. Nobody's gonna hand it to you and just be like, here, you want to be a millionaire? Here you go. Here's $1 million.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not real life. If you want something in this life, you have to work for it.
I feel like for me, like the one thing that like I want to make sure she knows of, and I feel like because she's a daughter, and I definitely will do this like with our son, but like her loving herself and making sure like she's very confident and strong. And I feel like for me, like I take a lot of pride in that, like how strong I am, and so I really want that to be something for her.
Yeah.
And you know, like especially when she goes through like her middle school drama and high school and like I really had that bad, so I just want her to know like how strong she is and always be able to come to me, well, to both of us, and like us be her best friends, literally. So
Are you guys ready? I mean, more so I think him. Are you ready for the day that she's gonna bring
not.
someone home and like
I'm not.
no, like oh my gosh, she's literally
dread-
barely 3 months. Like
I dread like
it's gonna be
I
so
know
hard
like
for him.
we're guys. Like we know how guys work. We know how guys operate. We know what they're
Yeah.
thinking and all that. So it's like I hate the fact that,
That
I like.
one
I
day.
love that I had a daughter first, but it's like, God, now my first thing like with you is going to be you bringing a guy home and like.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny when I think about her bringing a guy home. I think of that scene from Bad Boys when Reggie comes to the
Reggie,
door.
yeah.
Like that's how I
movie's
want to
so
be,
funny.
but it's like, you know, if like anybody you're gonna date regardless.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
even if I tell you not to, if I tell you to, you're gonna date.
it's gonna happen?
Like so, I mean,
Yeah, it will be hard for him.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's
But
just-
he'll
we're
get through
guys,
it because
like-
it's gonna have to happen. One day she's gonna get married. One day
yeah,
she's
you don't
gonna
want
have
to
her own
like
kids.
it's like when people try and take over their kids and try and tell them no, you can't do this or no, you can't do that. No,
Yeah.
like you're not allowed. Like then they start to resent you and they start to. I don't want her to lie to me. So if you got a boyfriend or a dude you like just tell me about it.
Yeah.
I'll deal with it myself when I'm in the
Yes.
shower. I'll cry, but I won't cry in front of you.
I have it could potentially be a deep question, or it could potentially be a pretty easy question for you. I think it's more so directed at you with a little bit of you as well. Like, I know that lately I feel like a lot of attention has been brought onto like postpartum and like how hard that could be. In your experience so far, have you like had to deal with any stuff like that? And obviously don't say nothing that you're not comfortable
Yeah.
talking about, but just kind of want to ask you like your experience.
Yeah, I feel
with-
like I never like really have like said this on social media since like because you know it's been 3 months now, but like I did have postpartum in the beginning, like probably the first 2 weeks I would say, first 2 weeks was really hard for me, like especially when he went back to work, because he went back to work probably like, it literally was like 3 days after we came home from the hospital, because we were in the hospital for 4 days, which was during the weekend or the week.
It was
I don't remember.
It was like midweek, so.
But basically, like literally 3 days after we got home, he had to go back to work, and it was time for him because he didn't really have like any time off.
Yeah.
So that like was really hard on me, because I'm like, okay, now we were kind of like just getting our routine and like figuring it out with each other. So then it just went to just me,
Yeah.
So it was really hard. I literally cried every single day, all the time. I was crying. And then also too, like I have always wanted to breastfed her or whatever, and I'm doing it now, but in the beginning that was hard, like just all of it and stuff. So I definitely dealt with postpartum, but I had to figure out my happy, and you kind of have to like figure out yourself again, because now you're like, okay, I'm a mom now. I wasn't a mom before, and like just figuring that all out. So it was definitely a lot, but
Yeah.
I mean, every woman goes through it, and some people don't. And I always thought I was never going to have, like, bad postpartum. And luckily, I feel like I had such a good support system in him as well. Like, that helped me get through it. And I had to remind myself, like, you are strong. You got this. Like, you're meant for this. And I feel like once I did that, I was like, okay, I can do this.
I think the reason why I have so many questions about your guys' becoming parents is because I'm like, how am I going to be, in this moment? So it's just like fun asking you guys these questions, because I'm listening to you guys answer them. And I'm like, maybe I should do that, or maybe I should do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about for you? Have you like, maybe not more so postpartum, but more so like, oh shoot, I'm a parent now. Like I'm a dad. Like how has like your mindset shifted since becoming
You definitely
a dad?
like.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, bro.
What the?
Forget the jazz daddies. How long is this conversation going on? We're trying to party. Let's go, bro.
Oh, do you guys hear that? Jordan's trying to party out of
Does
everyone.
he have a fake tequila shot in his hand?
Yeah.
Oh, this is wine.
Oh, that's why, you guys. He's off the wine.
Way to ruin it, you
Way
loser.
to ruin the
Yeah,
pod.
he's off the wine. That's why he's acting like
For me, it's like
vibes.
when, like, if it was a boy, like, you're gonna be rough with a boy. You're gonna trip him. You're gonna be like, bro, get up. Like, all those type of things. But, like, with a girl, it definitely matures you a lot more than I feel like a boy would. And it's kind of like you look at women, you look at them differently. Like, how you think of this little human that you love so much.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like you look at women like,
That's somebody's daughter.
so, yeah, that's somebody's daughter. And I know how I am about them, so why would I treat her a certain type of way, or why would I feel like, and that's something that I want all my kids, all of our kids to know, like, if you're kind to people in this world and you're like, you get what you give, right? And that's a saying, like, treat people how you want to be treated, and that's something I always believe in. So it's like, if I'm gonna treat this girl like even with Alea, like, if I'm gonna treat a random girl that's my age, if I'm gonna be rude, somebody's gonna be rude to Alea. So it's like, I wouldn't want that. So it's like, it definitely makes you mature a lot more, and it definitely makes you, like, even when Alea cries, like, when Alea cries, it hurts me. Like, I know it hurts Jersey, but it hurts me even more because we're supposed to be the protectors as men, and it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying?
And it's definitely hard, like, since he's, like, he's gone back to work now and stuff, so, like, you as well, like, as far as, like, postpartum, you definitely have, you don't have postpartum, obviously.
I don't have postpartum.
But, like, it is sad that, like, he has to go to work and stuff, and, like, he gets to miss those moments. Like, he has always said, like, oh, what if I miss her first laugh because I'm out at work, or, like,
dang.
or, like, me being
that.
gone.
Yeah, and
that's
like,
what the real, like, it's such a big difference, because we're also used to seeing Jordan and Raylene from working from home, both of them. So, like, I don't think at least for me, I didn't realize, like, how different it would be that, like, he doesn't work from home, you know? Because then we both realized, like, oh, shit. And that's just how life is. Like, that's the normal. And, like, I never realized that because I've never worked, like, a full job like that,
Yeah.
So that was definitely, like, something hard, I feel like. And we were like, okay. And so I think for him, the main thing would be, like, damn, he might miss those moments and stuff. And, and that's, like, his postpartum.
Yeah. I'd never even thought about it like that, but Yeah, that does sound pretty terrifying.
Yeah.
Bro, no, like, it sucks. Like, I know I'm going to get a call one day and she's going to be like, Alea just laughed and I'm not there to see it. Or Alea just crawled or she walked. Like, I can miss all those moments. But it makes up for it. Like, when I come home and she hasn't seen me for 8 hours and she sees me and she starts kicking her feet and gets moving her hands
excited.
like this and gets so excited. Like, that stuff is awesome.
Yeah.
So,
and honestly, it is still a blessing though, like, because now, like, you guys are very blessed. You know, the fact that you're even able to stay home and, like, you guys, I mean, obviously you guys can get babysitters and stuff like that. Like, that's nothing wrong with that. But, like, you get to stay home and you get to raise your daughter and then you get to come home and it's still a blessing. It's still a blessing. I know it's not like what you see around you, but I still think it's a blessing, and that's me telling you guys personally. You know, I'm gonna ask you a question, and it could be I could be putting you on the spot here, Aunt.
Oh Lord.
Obviously, you guys live together. Now you guys have a kid. I feel like there's one missing piece of the puzzle.
he's talking about a ring.
Oh, I was like,
know.
wait, what?
Obviously, we just want to know. You know, I think I'm
I think
the
everybody
audience
wants
right now.
to know.
I'm speaking for the audience right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to hear you. We've talked about this. Like, obviously now, of course, it's like the elephant in the room because we have a daughter, and like that's not typically what happens. But
I mean, I got plans. The ring and stuff. Like, I feel, of course, I would marry her in an instant. But you have to have the ring and you have to have all that stuff. So
All set.
I wouldn't say it's not far.
Well, Jersey, I'm gonna ask you a question. Maybe I'll help my boy Ant out over here. Like, growing up, did you ever have like a dream like this is gonna happen this way when I get proposed to, or did you kind of just have like a general idea?
honestly, no. I feel like we did always say, didn't we have always said though that we did want to get married before we had kids, or no? I feel like we did.
I mean, we didn't ever really talk about that. Like,
we did say like hopefully we were married or like engaged, whatever it was. So I never really had like a plan like that, or I've also never said like I want this big wedding or anything. I would love to get proposed to on the beach. Like, I think that's awesome, and like have a beach wedding because I love that vibe. But for me and Anthony, even still, like, I'm not tripping that he hasn't, you know, or anything like that, because I feel like the time will come and we both will know when it's right. Like he said, like, we literally would get married to each other now, but it's not happening yet, and that's completely fine.
And it's more of like, Jersey she wants a small wedding, she wants a small proposal.
That was gonna be my next question.
I'm the extra one. I want our wedding to be big as fuck. I want our proposal to be big. So for me, it's like, I need, you need money to do things in this world.
Of course,
I need money to be able to make the proposal how I want to make it, the wedding how I want to make it, and those type of things.
Yeah, he's
but
always
I mean,
said
2025 ain't over. 2020,
yo,
2025 ain't
you
over.
don't put a ring on it, like before 2025 is over.
2025 ain't over, and
it's
January
about to be
2026 is real close. So,
what?
And our anniversary is in February 23rd. So
we'll be 5 years in February.
5 years.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
5 years. Oh my gosh, we could also talk about too. Well, this is just like, since we're on the topic, Justice and Sally's, they posted that they're married. So literally, it's all
happening together.
Like, yeah, exactly. Like, we're all having babies. We're all getting married. So it's just insane.
I feel like that's the life, though. I feel like when you get to, because my siblings, there's not a large age gap. It's about 5 years.
Oh, okay.
Me and my sister, and then my brother, it's even further. But I feel like you guys kind of get like a cool, like, you get to experience everything in life together, and you guys became parents together. Now, potentially,
Well, and we were just talking about this, that we still do have that big gap. Like, I have a big gap from Jordan and Justice, but since he's always around, like, we just all became super close. So it is awesome that we did end up deciding to be like pregnant at the same time and have, kids all together, because then they're gonna be able to grow up with each other and stuff. So
I just need my older brother to get it together. He needs it.
Yeah.
he needs to hurry. Yeah, he older than me.
Yeah, then he has
my younger brothers. They
They got
whatever.
time.
They're about to turn 18 in April. Like, they can chill. You guys can chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my older brother, he got
I feel like I asked a lot about how he is with your family. How are you with
his family?
Yeah.
Well, he has all brothers.
Oh, so you're the little
so
sister.
I'm literally like, I have such a good relationship with all three of them, and then his youngest they're 17, the twins. And I mean, I see them as like my brothers too. Like
Yeah.
we're always vibing with each
like,
other. And,
you see me and Jordan, and we bicker at each other. They are the same way. Like,
And I
it's
think
so
it's-
funny.
It's nice though too, because I feel like if I grew up with brothers, so I can be around all of them. So when we go like on our family vacations and stuff, like I fit in perfectly. Like they're
Yeah.
not like, oh my gosh, like this girlfriend's here, like you
Yeah.
know. And now that we have Alea, it's definitely like made things differently. They've always seen me as like a sister, but now they're like, oh, you know.
She's here for life.
Yeah, yeah. They
There's
definitely
no
see it that
question
way.
now.
Right.
And I love his parents. Like I literally see them as my parents too. Like we're literally family. So
Yeah.
Well, I feel like there's no better way to end that than stay tuned for potentially end of 2025 or 2026.
oh my
I
gosh.
promise y'all. Yeah,
Bruh,
I got
we're
the
gonna
ring
make
size.
this
I
up.
got the ring size. I got the
It's
type of
actually
ring she
so
wants.
funny. He literally, yeah, you did just ask me that.
I just, did I?
No.
Did I? We gotta have a conversation.
Oh my god, shut up.
So, Jerz, let's just make sure
I
that
would
those.
be fully surprised though, low key, and now you kind of just spoiled it.
I didn't tell you when.
Well, you
I
kind of
could
made
do
it
it
seem.
tonight, and you would never
Oh,
know.
okay. that
Well,
will be insane though.
Make
Like,
sure
one day I'm
your
gonna be a
nails
wife.
are always ready.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Don't look at them now.
Ooh, yeah, you gotta get those done.
well, thank you guys so much for being on the podcast. I feel like there was a lot of things we could have gotten more into, but I feel like
You'll
as you
just
can
have to have us
see,
again.
of course, I would love to have you guys
Part
on.
2
Yeah.
Well, I
It
feel
was
like Jordan coming over here kind of.
killed it. Like,
Killed
But
it. now.
everybody else's vibe is low key down.
yeah,
Yeah.
what a buzzkill.
Well, maybe we need to go over there and we need to like.
This
Yeah.
is
Bring
what
it
this is the
back
life
up.
of the party. That's
This
great.
is.
Look at Nye. He's sleep on the couch. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
One more night. One more night of vacation.
Well, thank you guys so much again for being on. I had a really good conversation with you guys.
Fire.
Potentially part 2 coming soon.
Yes.
So,
Thank you
Fire.
for having us.
yeah. Thank you guys.